Thank you very much, Scotty D. There she is. Thanks to Rexon, who managed to find her. She is definitely on the move and using this little termite mound to her advantage. Very, very thick in here. Very tall grass. She's probably on the lookout for a duiker or a steenbok, or maybe even a nyala. Haven't seen any impala in this area in the last few days, but we did see some kudu and some nyala on the way in, and there's no doubt of there's steenbok in this area. Very away. Sorry about the aerial that might come into shot from time to time. What did she just call there, Dave? Yes. Tandy, here she is, thanks to Rexon, of course. Another one of the leopard whisperers of Djuma. So, I'm sorry we had to leave the lions, folks, but a leopard moving, and Tandy no less. She's going to come around this side and say hello. Here she comes. Going to walk right past my leg. Isn't that marvelous? She isn't too interested in the smell of my shoes, but she was about 2 feet from my foot. She's definitely smelling. You see her low posture in the grass. She's moving through very deliberately. Duiker and steenbok leave scent trails behind, but what she must also be careful of, I don't think it's a big issue, but there's a breeding herd of elephant sort of in the direction she's moving now. Small breeding, we've just lost sight of them in the thick bush there. But look at this, eh? Can you imagine trying to find that if Dave's panned out like that? How do you see this cat? Incredible, incredible. Thanks, Tex. Rexon, for getting us in. And Del, I don't know when her last meal was. I haven't seen Tandy in a few days. No idea. I honestly have no idea. There's a lot that goes on with these leopards on a day-to-day basis that we don't know about. So, and we haven't seen her. I mean, I know Taylor saw her yesterday, but by her movement, I'd say she's hungry, and she's looking for something in the long grass, and anything could get spooked by her as she wanders through. Let's just hope we don't lose her. Just like that, they can disappear, so we have to be very careful. Don't want to lose this majestic leopardess. KB, indeed, she is much smaller than Hosanna. That is the difference between males and females. A female really has no chance against a large male leopard. There she is over there. She's busy smelling something. She's gone in a big circle. Let's see if we can just get you to that spot there. What is she doing? She's doing a Fleming response, folks. Probably the urine of a male that's moved through here. Maybe Djuma the other day, or if Tingana is still around doing his thing. But she's definitely sticking her nose into something. And watch if she lifts her head up again, if she does that Fleming grimace as she lifts the lip up to reveal the fangs. Let's have a look. No, she's not. There's definitely something of interest there for her. Hello, beautiful queen. Yes, so much smaller than Hosanna. And we're going to see if we can keep following her through the long grass here. It is rather difficult. Ooh, neat to know. Tandy is not a skittish leopard. If you're talking about the one, sorry, I'm not familiar with that, but Tandy's not skittish. She is a very well documented movie star. Not with. Oh, you got her there, Dave. So apparently Scott gave that update on the Gave Jive channel. I'm not sure. The leopard that we were following before, when I originally came into the area here, Texan had a leopard, and it apparently went for something. I misinterpreted it on the radio. It didn't actually kill something. It chased a kudu. I was unfamiliar with the word for kudu. And that one is only about maybe 200 meters north of where we are now. And at the same time, we were following up on that Rex and found this female. So there's another female not far away as well, but she just vanished in the long grass, which is why we need to keep a very special eye on her, because she might do the same. Aegis, would you like to know if the skittish leopard would give Tandy and her cub a hard time? If it's a male, then yes, it would give her a hard time. If it's Tingana, then no. If it's just another female, then I doubt it will cause too much of a scene. There might be some posturing and stuff between Tandy and the cub herself, but it doesn't benefit that female, if it is a female, to cause Tandy's cub any harm. It benefits her absolutely nothing at all, unless she intends to eat it, which is something that leopards do from time to time. They do eat other leopards, but I don't think we should have too much of a problem with a female on Tandy's cub, but then who knows? Okay, Faith, I am going to link Steve to Scott, is what she said to me. I'm going to go to Scott, who has got some warthog, while we try to keep up with this cat. Thanks very much, Taylor. So we've managed to come out of the block, and we're still with Tandy. Another vehicle has joined the sighting as well. Tom from the north, one of the landowners. There she is, walking through the long grass. Such a pretty lady, isn't she? Ah, there we go. That was for the camera. Isn't she a superstar? I mean, look at that, folks. Invisible, isn't it? If we didn't know it was there, it would not be seen. I don't know if you can hear on the audio in front of my car. I've got some dwarf mongooses losing their mind at the fact that there's a leopard approaching. There we go. You might just see two vehicles. Sorry about the back of the vehicle. We've just had Tandy walk directly behind us. And sorry about the aerial, but there's nothing we can do about that. Okay, we're going to continue on. See if we can keep following her for a little while. Don't want to lose her. So hold on, everybody. It's been wonderful having you on board this morning, and let's see if we can get another good view of this beautiful leopardess. There she goes. Try and get in front of her. Try and get an idea of the direction she's heading, and then move in a way to try and intercept her. Get that nice sort of, as what Dave likes to call the nice two-shot. Am I right? Is it a two-shot? He likes to have my head or my face with the leopard on the other side. So let's see if we can just get a little bit further up here without losing her. Dave's keeping his eyes peeled. Hope you're all as excited as I am. Just going to tell Tex thanks very much. Thanks, Tex. Enjoy. Oh, sorry about the branches. We are in the thickets. Siddharth, do I know where the cub is? No, I have yet to see it this time around. Yet to see it. I'm terribly sorry. Okay, we're just going to stand by here. See if we can see her. I hope we haven't lost her. I'm just going to talk to Tom, because I think he might still have seen her there, so apologies. Tom, Steve? Tom, sorry, do you still have a visual of her there? I've lost her here. Okay, copied. I'll stand by here. I think she was heading in this direction. So no, I don't know where Thandi's cub is, but we're in the area where she's been leaving it for the last few weeks. So I would assume it's not too far away. Maybe she's come from it in a search of some food and then back again. I know last time Taylor had it, it was a bit more further south from where we are, but not too far. Okay, but I think I'm going to go in here, Dave. If she's sitting down, she's coming just behind us there. Well, you're with us for the next little while we navigate and reverse in these bushes. I really do enjoy this short wheelbase vehicle. It can honestly just go everywhere. The other larger wheel-based or longer wheel-based vehicles are more like a boat. Very difficult. I'll do that now, Faith. Let's just see if we can get a view of her as she walks right past the car. Tom, I've got her here. I'm just north west of you right now. She's right in front of my car. She's just walking past us. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so Faith, if you can tell me the name again of that person who wanted to know about spot patterns, and once we Plebeium would like to know about the spot patterns. Okay, well, once I get in another position, just having a chat with Tom. Yeah, sorry, Tom, not sure exactly how far away, but yeah, I'll try keep with her here. So if you can get access, just make your way in. She's mobile now in an easy direction. Okay, so Tom is just over there. He would like to see this wonderful leopardess, and we would like to show you more of her. But I need to get around this little thicket before I spend too much time chatting, because it is very quick and easy to lose a leopard in the long grass if you are not paying careful enough attention. Sorry, tree. So I apologize if I'm not communicating very well with you at the moment, but we will be back. Okay, so while I continue to get through here, let's go over to Scott and see what he's got. We have managed to stay with her. Sorry, it's a bit bumpy, Dave. She is up and down through the thickets in search of who knows what, but the wind is blowing across, so directly towards her, and she's kind of moving across the wind left and right, trying to pick up on the scent of anything edible that might be lurking in the thickets there. Sense of smell is a very, very highly developed sense in leopards, and obviously she walks across the wind. Any animal that is hiding or lurking upwind of her here, she will try and find them through smell, because to find them through sight is very difficult, because they are often very slow moving camouflaged animals such as steenbok and duiker, or even a nyala or two. There she just goes on our right. Quite a marvelous morning we are having. I can't believe how quickly the time has gone. Dave and I were just remarking how quickly the morning's gone. It has been just helping Tom there. He's obviously wanting to see. So we're just going to go through the bushes here. Sorry, folks. Faith's last morning with us. What a director she is. Oh. We're going to miss you, Faith. This last section with Tandy was all for you, my dear. Just to remind you of what Djuma and the sweet sand and the rattling testicular has just spotted Tandy and is not very happy with her approach. Whoa. Oh, sorry, tree. There she goes. Hello, Tom. Hello, Patsy. So I'm not going to make it through there. I just saw a land. And it is not the tree. Your vehicle over. So we're busy losing picture. So let's go over to Scott, who I'm sure is best to stay with her. And we're doing a sterling job at the moment, but it is getting exceedingly denser and denser as she just disappears through there into the long grass. Just missed her. She just tried to take a squirrel. She chased a squirrel, and the squirrel ran up into the tree. And what was so interesting about that was that the squirrel did not make a sound. Not an alarm call. Not one sound. I think because it was on its own and it had a feeling that that leopard would quite easily jump up that tree and take it out, it decided to just sit there and not make a sound. Hello, Juliana, a newish viewer. You wanted to know how we know our leopards. The guides here spend a lot of time with them, and as soon as I find her again, we'll do a quick discussion on the spot pattern that these leopards have and how we identify them. And after a period of time, you can learn what a leopard looks like through the face, the spots on the face. But I really would like to show that to you, but I don't want to lose her at this very crucial moment. But there are spots on the face just below the whiskers that there she is, from early days in a cub form. There she walks in front of us there. But I can quickly show you on the book here, as Dave watches her disappear there. We can catch up with her here. We have a spot pattern on a leopard. This is on the front cover of a book. You can see those three there, just by the whiskers, and then on the other side, there's another set pattern there. That's the pattern that people will often look at. And so this guy, or this female, would be a 3 or 4 dots, 3 dots. So all of our leopards are dotted, and we understand them that way. I'm still learning them quite well myself. Most of the viewers at home identify the leopards for us very quickly because they've spent a lot of time with them. And not only do they identify from the face, I know James Richard out there, he's got patterns for the side of the animal. And whenever he sees one, he just zooms in that pattern and he, on camera, identifies it for us very quickly. So we can go on trying to follow them and find them. To me, it doesn't matter too much all the time what leopard you might have. Just trying to stay with it and observe its behavior is important. And which one doesn't really matter to me. But obviously for the story and the content, it's nice to know which individuals we have. And have I jinxed myself and lost her? I wonder. I hope not. She was being such a star. So I hope that answered your question about how we identify them. And this is Tandy, a magnificent leopardess, and she's got a cub somewhere. Hopefully she'll lead us to it at some stage. While we do that, let's go to Taylor with a feathered friend.